Good afternoon, guys. It's Saturday again, so it's the weekly reading for today. We are doing a general health reading, and I was talking to my sister about like the types of tarot readings that are popular on YouTube and what types we have available, and she was talking to me about how there's barely any for like health. There's like a lot for love, which I also noticed, and those things are popular because of course everyone wants to be happy with their one true soulmate, but some people are concerned about their careers, and careers tend to only have like one or two topics, like it's a general career advice or life purpose. And I'm gonna try to come up with some more topics about careers later on as well, but for now I'm going to be doing the health reading, since there aren't that many of those out there. So I'm just going to be looking at your general health. I'm going to be looking for any advice that you may need for your health. And I'm also going to be looking at your next step or next like physical glow up, I guess. We'll be looking at that. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the decks and get started. You guys can pause the video and meditate. You can either take 3 long, deep breaths, and with each exhale, you can settle into your body and really be present in it. Or you can do the chakra healing meditation link, which I've included in the description box below. It's a 10-minute chakra meditation, and sometimes when I'm feeling out of it or like when I feel unbalanced, I'll go to that meditation and do that. And I kind of basically just do a mini version of that meditation before I begin any tarots, just to make sure that my energies are all balanced before I'm reading. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and take some time to meditate and relax. Alright guys, so these are the piles. You've got King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and 8 of Swords. So go ahead and pick whichever one. Excuse me. Excuse me for that. Go ahead and pause the video and pick whichever one makes you most drawn to it, or the one that resonates the most for you. Okay, so pile 1, this is your card spread, and I'm just gonna take a look at your King of Pentacles totem character first to kind of explain to you the type of character that you may be. The King of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're really focused on like your physical and material goals. You're very in your like busy career, finance energy right now, and you're working very hard and very diligently towards the goal that you have set for yourself to accomplish in terms of career and finances. I think you're really trying to chase and go after, it feels like more of a financial goal than it is a career goal. It's like you want to reach a specific level of financial status and income, and you're really working hard to kind of build your foundation and work your way towards that financial income level. It kind of feels like you might be doing 2 or 3 different things to kind of reach this income level. So like I said, like I'm not seeing much of a career goal. It's a financial income level goal. It might even be for some of you guys that you're trying to save up a certain amount of money, and or becoming more responsible with your money, which is why I'm seeing a financial level goal here. And you're doing 2 or 3 different multiple maybe jobs, or maybe there are 2 or 3 different things that you're occupied with in life that are kind of making you seem more busy when you're trying to accomplish this goal. You might be balancing a family and this money goal, or you might be balancing 2 or 3 different jobs. I'm seeing the 2 or 3 different jobs because you want to get to this goal as fast as possible. Alright, so now moving on to your spread. So we've got over here are your actual general health currently, and this is your advice for health. Okay, so I'm going to read your general health first. You've got the Knight of Swords, and you've got the Lovers in reverse, and the Page of Coins. The Knight of Swords did come out in reverse, but I took it as upright. So again, there's this very fast-moving energy with this spread. So you're just constantly on the go and constantly looking towards moving towards this high income level, high financial level. Yeah, I'm seeing you're very driven by money, and yeah, you're very close to achieving that financial goal. I feel like you're halfway through the journey, but you're moving so quickly that you'll be there soon. Like, if not by the end of the year, then within 4 to 6 months, I feel like. And you've also got this Lover's card in reverse. That basically means that because you're moving so quickly, you're not in this energy of like taking care of yourself, basically, and you're kind of ignoring your health and your body and your needs, and just kind of taking a time to calm down and ground yourself again. And we can see that through the Lover's card in reverse, where usually if it's upright, I see this as like taking care and coming into balance with either your masculine and feminine side, or like just a caring and nurturing relationship, either between you and someone else or you and yourself. But because it's in reverse, I'm definitely seeing that there isn't much self-care going on right now, because you are in this fast-moving energy, and because you are in this goal focused on creating a financial level that you want, right? So because of that, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not nurturing yourself, and you're kind of overcome by this masculine energy, and you don't have enough of this feminine energy that's the nurturing kind of energy. So your feminine and masculine are a little bit off balance right now because you're in this complete like go action type of energy. And then the Page of Coins is just showing me basically like you're pushing away this elk over here, which is kind of like it would be your more feminine side, right? So you can see that there are 2 elks here. There's one over here and one over here, and you're kind of just focused on this one. And because this is the Page of Coins, that means you're focused on the one that's kind of creating that money and that financial growth that you want. I'm even focusing on a little bit on the flowers. So again, it's that idea of like doing 2 or 3 different things, and it's not like you're at the top of your career in either of those things. It's like I feel like 1 or 2 of those jobs might be like a part-time job, and then one of them might be like a job that you've been in for a long time, but you're not in like a high position or anything. So definitely this busyness is coming from doing 2 or 3 multiple like mid-income level jobs, kind of, or low-income level jobs. And you're kind of ignoring this elk, which is kind of telling you like you need to calm down, you need to, pay attention to me as well, and you're only focused on this one because it's giving you the financial stability and security that you are seeking. Yeah. And then for your advice, it's basically to stop struggling so much for your health. This is a general health reading, so this is advice for your health. So this 5 of Wands is basically telling me to tell you to stop struggling so much and just stop fighting everything that comes at your way. Just kind of take a few like deep breaths, calm yourself, ground yourself, and I'm even focusing on the green trees here. Maybe spend some time outdoors, just breathing in the fresh air. Just go for like a 30-minute walk. Go and appreciate nature. Go and surround yourself with greenery. I'm seeing more of like a hiking walk or a forest, and try to like slow yourself down a little bit, where you start to at least try to release some of that stress that you're getting from this fast moving energy, and to kind of take like 1 or 2 days off. I would even say like half an hour break, sometimes like every 2 or 3 days, just to ground yourself and to get yourself back into this balanced and calm energy, rather than this frantic and just forward moving energy that's kind of taking a toll on your health because you're not taking care of it. What else? But yeah, the best option for you would be to basically just go for a walk outside in nature. And like actual nature, like a forest or like a hiking trail or something like that. What else? Yeah, and 5 of Wands is usually to do with making like emotional and mental decisions, and 5 is change. So this is also kind of like change the way that you make decisions. Don't just kind of make the decision because you think it's going to lead you closer to the financial goal. Take a breather, sit down and think, okay, is this going to be good for my health in the long run? Or is this just like, is this a habit that I'm basically building so that even when I do get to that financial income level, I'm not satisfied with that level and I'm kind of antsy, or I've built my lifestyle into a way where I'm constantly moving and I'm kind of addicted to working, you know? So change how you make decisions in the sense that you need to start making more balanced decisions where you are deciding, okay, can I take care of myself and accomplish this goal at the same time? It has to be a balanced decision with your feminine energy and your masculine energy, okay? I'm going to pull out some cards for your physical glow up, and I'm just gonna shuffle the cards and do that for you now. Okay, so this is your card spread for the physical glow up. So basically, in your overall, we've got Knight of Cups. Okay, and then your card spread, we've got Temperance, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Coins in reverse, which did come out in reverse. So the Knight of Cups, I'm basically getting this energy that it might be a little bit difficult for you for your physical glow up, in the sense that you may not be emotionally fulfilled from it. It may not, like, you may have a little bit of a tough time to kind of balance your masculine and feminine energies, because again, I think you might be building that addicted to work lifestyle right now, because of this go-go energy to accomplish that financial goal level. But I think because of that, it's a little bit difficult for you to kind of let go of that masculine energy and learn to balance it with your feminine energy. So you may not see an immediate glow up, and you may think that you're, you kind of look like lazy or too casual because of this. These are like, this is a slow moving card because it's like Temperance, right? So it basically means patience. And then Queen of Coins is in reverse. And Queen of Coins is like, the queens are all like, they know how to control and use their money, right? But because it's coming in reverse, it almost feels like you may be giving in to these desires in the background to kind of go back to working. You can see the snake's body has like a really intricate pattern as well. So it's almost like you're having a tough time kind of rebalancing your feminine energy with your masculine energy. But you will be taking time to kind of meditate and learn how to balance things. And you will kind of pull back from making any decisions right now. Because this Ace of Swords, usually I see it as like just going for it and breaking through all of the like metaphorical walls and fears and obstacles and just doing something. But over here, I'm almost feeling like you've got the sword ready, but you're just waiting for the right timing or to make the decision. You're thinking about, is this the right ball of yarn to kind of break? or not. So you're definitely going to be coming back into this mode of balanced and like patient thinking and decision making, but it might seem off to you for a little bit of while. Like you may not be emotionally, like you may have emotional struggles with it or anxiety or something with it because of the fact that you're so used to just making decisions quickly without considering the balance on your energies. And this Queen of Coins energy right here is, again, it's like this slowing down of like maybe finances and stuff, but there's still this desire to kind of go back into this quick moving and just making a decision energy, which is going to kind of lure you, but you're definitely working on it. So your next physical glow up is going to be kind of like a physical glow down. You're going to be starting to wear more casual clothing and you're going to look more casual and laid back and relaxed because you are coming into the balance of your feminine and masculine energy. And this is more of like I'm seeing you in the house. You're spending some time in the house just relaxing and watching TV or drinking your favorite drink and reading a book and something like that, but in like your sweatpants. But then when you go to work, you're in a more relaxed state when you are going to work, and you're definitely still moving towards that financial goal, but it's in a more present type of way. Like you're not worried or you're not I don't want to say freaking out, but like in this like hyper energetic mode at work. You're just taking things as they come at work. You're dealing with them as they come. You're not even thinking about what's going to happen next or anything like that. Like you're very concerned about being in the moment at your work. And then when you leave work, you come back, you're leaving work behind. You're not constantly worried about what's going to happen the next day or what's going to happen on my next shift and everything like that. You're in a very reflective and calm and relaxed sort of energy when you're approaching work and finances now. So that's kind of like I know that's not really a physical glow up because the only change that I'm really seeing is you're just learning to be more casual and relax more. But other than that, I'm seeing mostly your own feminine and your masculine energy. You're learning to balance that and you're learning to make decisions by reflecting on them before you actually make them. And yeah. So pile 1, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and if you guys like this health reading, please let me know if you would like some more in the comment box, and if you have any other ideas for readings, please do mention those as well. Thank you, and have a blessed and wonderful, curious week. Okay, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you guys got a lot more cards than pile 1 did, and I'm actually seeing like an actual physical, it's a physical and a mental / emotional health concern here. So first I'm just going to look at your totem. Okay, so your totem is a 2 of Cups. And Cups is to do with emotions, and 2 is usually to do with partnership, right? But in here, I'm seeing almost like you're a very emotional person, and you I feel like right now you're in a very like, don't take this in like a negative way, but you're in a very lustful or seeking emotional support and relationship type of energy. And you're just overflowing with emotions, and it's almost like to the point that it's like hard to control yourself now. That's how emotional you are right now. And I feel like this may be to do with seeking a romantic relationship, or maybe seeking someone that you can depend on and rely on. Yeah, so as a person, you're very emotional and you really want that relationship right now that is perfect for you. So your health spread, so up here we've got your actual general health, and then down here we've got your advice. Okay, so I pulled these 2 cards out first, and then I pulled the rest of these as extra cards out. So I'm actually going to look at your general health first, all right? So we've got the Six of Wands with the Sun, okay? And we've got Death, and we've got Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So in all of these cards, when I was looking at them, I kept on focusing in on the hands. And in the Sun and the Six of Wands, I'm seeing that they're very clasped hands. And the Sun usually means that it's like a journey towards knowledge, or like you've decided on a goal and something like that. And Wands means a mental or emotional decision, right? So I feel like you've made a decision or a goal for your emotional ideal, right? Or where you want to go or what you want to do, right? It may be that you've picked someone that you want to be with, but you may be having some nervous tensions on approaching them, right? So that's why you're in this like still moving energy. Like you're not moving, you just decided where you want to go right now. And both of their hands are kind of clasped on tools, and both of them have staffs, right? So that's kind of like they're in their energy of like, and like an authoritative energy that they know that they can do it, but at the same time they're holding on to these like emblems, almost like these like the horse could be considered like a support animal, and this emblem is a kind of like a judgment emblem. So it's almost like you guys are holding on to these support mechanisms or enabling mechanisms to kind of stop you from doing any decision. And that's kind of this back and forth of energy, of like this confident energy with this judgmental or like vulnerable energy, is giving you guys stagnancy in this decision's motion and making you be more tense and maybe roll up your hands. I'm seeing a lot of like hand clenching when you're talking to this person, or you're thinking about approaching this person that you want to approach. And then again, we've got Death here, which is, again, usually it means transformation. And in this card, she's usually like peeking around the curtain, and I always look at it as like a fear of the unknown for no reason. And that's exactly what's happening. Like we can see her hand over here, and then there's another hand here, and she's kind of peeking around the curtain, but the fear is not as much as she thinks it is, right? And then again, we've got hands over here, and this is hands are being cut off, like the fingers are being cut off. But in here, I was focusing more on the arrows and pointed in the blood. So it's almost like there are things, or like there are moments of like happiness that kind of sting at you and kind of prevent you from moving forward. Yeah, so, and then you've got Queen of Swords, which is a very active energy, but it's also like a very protective energy and a very stagnant energy. So it's again like you've made the decision to move forward, but you aren't moving forward because this sword is like, that's what I'm focusing on, that this very protective and like restricted energy. Like, I don't wanna, you know, like I know I can because I've done all these times, but I don't want to move forward right now. You know, like I feel too tense and too stiff and restricted to move forward with this decision. So I'm seeing a lot of nervous tension and a lot of going back and forth between this confident, this confidence in yourself because you know you can do it and you've done it before, but you're struggling with moving forward because of these like the vulnerability of it all, right? Approaching someone that you really like and you, I would even say, love, and feeling that this is a very heavy burden to kind of go with, and that there might be like some really big consequences because of this death. But it's not going to be anything like that because you're making it seem more bigger than it actually is. And these moments of happiness are just signs to proceed forward with this being right next to the Queen of Swords energy. They're not to deter you and to make you think, oh, that there's a higher risk. Of course there's a higher risk because you're in love, but be confident and be comfortable moving forward with the decision. Okay? So now we're going to move on to your advice. So your advice, we got the World and the Five of Coins that came out naturally. And then I asked for some more cards, and we got Four of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups, and Page of Cups in reverse. And I'm actually going to turn around and take this in the... Actually, no, I am going to leave it in reverse. Okay, so basically in the World and Five of Coins, I can see that your advice for you is to do some healing, to do some chakra healing. I think you may be unbalanced, just like Pile 1 was. Pile 1 was unbalanced because their masculine and feminine energies weren't balanced, right? They were too in their masculine energy. So for you, it's almost like your vocal chakra and your orange or your confidence chakra is kind of like